Hello folks, today we're going to look at the single best pole exercise you'll ever find in your life. Well, that might have been a bit of an exaggeration. Well, anyways, we'll go into the reason why I absolutely love it and what it is useful for. May I roll the intro? Hi, I'm Seb, a random guy on YouTube making these videos about skiing. If you like to watch more of these, subscribe. Alright, this is by far my favorite pole exercise, and the reason is because I don't really do any other pole exercises. Hold both poles in front of you, and that's the part that is really straightforward. And then do some normal turns and watch your skills improve. You'll notice quite a big difference. Why? In my opinion, there are two reasons why this exercise is very effective. Firstly, when you hold your hands in front of you like this, it is much easier to keep your upper body and hip in a good position. Why is that, you wonder? Well, it's really not that easy to describe it, but stick with me for a minute. The upper body and the hip of a skier should look down the fall line. This position makes it easier for us to get into the next turn. Why is that? Because your hip and your upper body are already pointing the lower part of the body into the direction where the skis should go. It also lets you put a lot of pressure on the front part of the outside ski in the second half of the turn. Now, why the hell is that the case? Because if your hip is out of position, you'll see what happens to my leg there. It is basically impossible to keep pressuring the big toe ball when your hip isn't pointing forward. I know this is a funny drawing, but it should kind of make sense in combination with what I just said. Okay, so the hip should be pointing down the fall line so that, first of all, you get into the turn easier and so that you can keep pressuring the front part of the outside ski. Okay, that is the first reason why this simple pole exercise is good for you. The second reason is even more difficult to understand. Nah, I'm just joking. It's just that this exercise keeps you from swinging your hands around, which, believe it or not, is better for your skiing if you don't do it. So now that you know why you should do this exercise from time to time, let's have a look at the proper form. Hold both poles in front of you and try to keep them parallel to the ground. I know, this is not parallel, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to do it. Also important, don't move them around a lot. It is not helpful to wave your hands around unless you're doing some ski ballet. And finally, keep your poles more or less perpendicular to the fall line. Otherwise, the complicated hip thing I was talking about a minute ago won't work for you. Sweet! That's another video done. Thank you for watching. If you've been watching my videos lately, you might have noticed that I donate 50% of my ad revenue to 4Paws. Well, recently I was able to send $87 to them, which is not the world, but hey, I'm sure it's a little useful. So thank you for your help by liking the video and commenting below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.